Good morning and welcome to another A-Word presentation, an outreach ministry from Northeast Philadelphia Community Church, where Pastor Kevin Lockett and myself, Reverend David Owens, are pastors. Some time ago, Pastor Lockett spoke about good, better, and best. And today, I want to bring sort of a similar theme. It is called living, dwelling, and being protected. The Bible always talks in the Bible about life. Every time you hear about God, his name is synonymous with life. He's called a living God. That is because God is about life. He created you to live. He created all of us to live. To live, and not just to live as an existence, but to live like him eternally. You were created to live eternally. You were created to live out your life in joy, the fullness of joy. So God, that's one. God wants you to live. He wants you to live, and he wants you to be in about our abundance of the gifts that he's put inside of you. So that's the first thing. The first thing is to live. Secondly, God talks about dwelling. Dwelling. What's this dwelling? There's this aspect of dwelling and being hidden in him. It's an aspect of that you've got to be ingrained in him. Since you were created by him, from him, for him, now comes a time to dwell with him. And in order to dwell with him, as you dwell with your family, it's more just living in a space. One person lives here, one person lives there. Dwelling talks about a sense of communal living, a sense of coming together, a sense of people being on the same mind. He wants you to dwell, and he wants you to dwell in him, which makes sense. Because if he created you to live out of himself, he wants you to dwell in himself. Now that may sound crazy right now, but let this work on you, that God wants you to live and dwell in him. Now the final thing is being protected. Your protection is in God. And God does not give you protection because of what he sees. He gives you protection because that describes his righteousness. He will protect you. Don't worry about some of these other things that come along. He says, Jesus talks about, if God gives the earth all of these things, what more will he give the children of God whom he loves? He will give you protection. He will provide for you. There's all of these things that are rolled up in God, but we kind of lose the image of God. We have lost what does God look like and what does God really want. So what happens? Then along comes Jesus, who reestablishes that image of what God looks like. In that image, in that bridge that we can get reconnected with God. So once again, we can live in abundance. And once again, we can live eternally. And once again, we can be protected. My brothers and sisters, I'm going to be preaching about this today. Hopefully you'll go to the website and listen to the whole sermon. But we love giving you these A-Word presentations. Pastor Lockett is going to be coming along to give you some more information. God bless you. Have a great week.
Well, are you living? Are you dwelling? And are you protecting? Well, that was wonderful, wonderful word. And you only heard a glimpse of what we will get today in the full sermon. My hope, my brothers and sisters, is that you will go to the website later today and get the entire message so that you know how to live, to dwell, and how you are protected. Pastor Owens is going to lay it all out for us. Also, when you go on our website at nepcchurch.com, you could also learn some other things about us that you didn't know. And then you'll know our service times, the activities that we have during the week in prayer and Bible study. And you can plug in and be a part of what God is doing here at Northeast Philadelphia Community Church. We love you and we care about you. We believe that you need to be edified and you need to know what God wants for you through his word. God bless you and have a great week.